Hello people that know how's all doing. Today we're talking about bullying in schools and how it can lead to suicide. So I do talk about suicide a lot on this channel, which is a very big issue. It's a very big issue in this country at least. And probably nearly in every country to be honest with you. And bullying is a big issue too. Bullying is a big issue in school. Because bullying is the word bullying is thrown around a lot by people. Like I hear it when I'm in college. Oh, he's bullying me, they're only joking. You know, it's thrown around a lot, but there is a lot of issues where it is not thrown around and they're being serious and the schools do not listen to them. Because that definitely happens where I am in college, because there is bullying going on, the teachers do not care. They just think you're joking. Just think you're joking. And then then the next day they find you lying dead in the bottom on the floor. Then they won't think you're joking, to be honest. It has happened, let me tell you, it has happened in my school at least. But there was a person that killed himself in my school, so it was upsetting, but that was before I went to it. Down the country in Athlone a few months ago, there was somebody that jumped off a bridge because we were being bullied in school and nothing was done about it. That's what I'm talking about, nothing was done about it. The teachers couldn't care. Teachers didn't care. They only cared when the guards came knocking to the door saying, why was this not sorted? And why is this girl lying at the bottom of this river and drowned in the fucking wet and all that? Because she jumped off a bridge and drowned to death. And that's the only time the teachers and the headmaster seemed to care. And then they couldn't do anything about the people who were bullying her when she was dead. They couldn't do anything. They could only give them a town off. They're going to give them a town off. That's not good enough. Telling them off. If somebody leads to somebody's suicide, you should be put on death. That should be. It should be homicide. That's what you should be put up for, homicide. And get the maximum sentence. Because that's literally what you're doing. You're driving somebody. You might as well stick a knife in somebody's throat if you're going to bully them. That's what I'm saying. Because bullying is psychologically. Physical, at least you can tell. At least the teachers can tell if you're physically, if you hit somebody a slap and they can just see the mark or something on their face. But bullying is mentally. You can't see it. You can't see it. It's in your head. If somebody's bullying you, they're not going to hit you. They're just going to say words to you. That goes into your head and it stays in your head. Believe me, I was bullied a lot too. I'm putting that out there. I'm not going to say that I wasn't bullied. I know what I'm talking about. Anything that I talk about on this channel, I have experience in and I know about it. So please just respect that, because I'm not a PhD or anything, a psychologist or anything. I just talk from experience, which is better than doing any course in suicide prevention or anything, because I know a lot more than they would probably know. Because that's because I lived it and I had to go through hell like this myself. I know times are tough at school. You have to do your junior sort, leave it sort. I know that myself. I will talk about that in another video because I have a lot to discuss about junior sort, leave it sorts. Because the department, I sent the message to the department, this is off the record, but I sent a message to the Department of Education saying they're putting too much pressure on kids in junior sort, leaving sort, and they didn't respond. That's just pure ignorance, and I asked them, please respond. It wasn't bad, they just review the junior sort and leaving sort and see if they're putting a lot of pressure on children. And they didn't listen, didn't even care, probably even deleted my thing. Which is an upsetting, I not even go to. I talk about it in another video because I'd be a lot more angry in that at the end of the video. So yeah, bullying can lead to suicide. That's what I'm trying to say. So you might think you're joking with your friends, saying, "Oh, you're a stupid such and such and all that." It does hurt. You don't know what they're going through at home. The father could be sick. The mother could be sick. They could have lost somebody in their family. You don't know. You just don't know. And somebody could. The thing I'm trying to say is you can't see into people's heads, which is the worst thing ever. I wish if you could see into people's heads, we could have stopped a lot of things from happening in this world. Which is upsetting. I mean, you could just joke with them. I know there's joking, and some people can't take it, some people can't take it. And there's some people in this world that just are upset a lot about things, and you say something to them and that drives them over the edge. I know, I understand that. I do understand. I've seen a lot of people like that. So the only thing I'm asking to do is just be careful what you say, to be honest with you. I don't, just don't bully anybody, God's sake, that's all I'm trying to say. Why would you bully people? I mean, what do you get out of it? You're only putting yourself in a bad name. That's all you're doing, you're just getting yourself a black name against you. That's all you're doing. You're not getting medals for it. If somebody dies by you calling them names, it's just you're going to be brought up. You're going to be the one that gets in trouble, and you're not going to be very liked by anybody for what you've done. But if you've done something like that, or you won't feel good yourself, and you might end up like them. Like bullying, it's just you can't. It's just what do you get out of it? That's all I want to know. What do you get? You get pleasure. You get pleasure by bullying people. You might get a fierce name, bad name for yourself. But what do you get? What do you get? Self-pleasure. What do you get? Popularity. You get nothing. You get nothing. Nobody will want to know you. Nobody would care about you. Everybody would think you're a troublemaker. And that's just the truth. And whoever bullies people in school and who's watching this now, you'd better think about your life choices and think of how much you want to be treated if you were a human being and not a demon that was hiding inside of somebody, trying to bully somebody, trying to pick on the weak, the elderly, and trying to pick on people that won't fight back. And the other thing I say to the people who's being bullied, to always tell, never let it lie in your head, tell somebody. That's the thing. You report it straight away. You tell them who they are. You tell them what they've been doing to you. And if the teachers, schools don't listen to you, if it's in school, you go to the guards. And if the guards don't listen to you, go to the newspapers. And if they don't listen to you, go to the news. And say there's corruption in here, there's corruption there, and these won't listen to me, and I feel like I'm gonna bust. And if they don't listen to you, then you bring the whole public in on it. And the whole public outrage will bring everybody down with them. Yeah, so thank you for watching, subscribe more, and bye.